I'm here with the UFC and MMA Hall of Famer, Royce Gracie.
Legendary.
Everything you want to say. He's back in Abu Dhabi for the third time in the UAE.
Yes.
Royce, can you talk about why you're here? You're actually doing a seminar, not in Abu Dhabi, but in Kuwait. Can you talk about it?
I'm leaving. I just came over here to visit for a couple of days, and then I gotta go do a seminar in Kuwait for the American Army, for the Kuwait Army, and for Jiu-Jitsu school in Kuwait. And then I come back to Dubai and do a seminar in Dubai for the Jiu-Jitsu school over there, Camp Khan.
When's the seminar in Dubai?
That is, I think, the 31st.
So it's still at the same month?
This month, yes. The last Saturday in January, so 2010.
It's a new year for you. Okay, we were just talking about something very interesting a while ago. Royce Gracie is now a blue belt. What's the story behind that?
Well, I got promoted until now by my father. And since he passed away, I don't intend on getting promoted anymore. And so that goes back to history. On my father's old days, in the beginning, the history of Jiu-Jitsu, let's say, there was, they used a white belt, a blue belt, and the navy blue belt for the instructors. That was very hard to get. It wasn't just anybody. They get it. There was no stripes, there was no just plain blue belt. That's what my father used to use for the longest time, until about 1970s, when they people create the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu federations. Under pressure, my father kind of gave in and told the people, go ahead, do the federation. And that's when they came up with all kind of different belt colors, and they awarded him a red belt with 10 stripes. But through time, he realized that people getting belts there was no system. You're getting belt promoted because you're a tough guy, not because you know the art or the style of Jiu-Jitsu. So as a protest, the last 10 years or so, maybe more, of his life, my father went back to the blue belt. People never asked, but that was the belt when he first learned. When they first learned from the Japanese, that was white and blue, that was it. Well, navy blue, dark navy blue for the instructors. And if you look at old pictures, you see Carson, after had fought a couple fights, and Pedro Valente, João Alberto, Nélio Vigio, they all been training for a long time. And the old picture, and they showed them with the white belt on. So there's no ego, there's no, you see, oh, I'm higher ranked than you are. No, it was just, okay, you're a student, man. White belt, even though you're a professional fighter, you're still a student. You're not instructors at the time. So when you become an instructor, it wasn't just, well, I know I'm going to teach. No, my father had a very tough ranking to become an instructor. It's not just because you're a tough guy, you're going to teach. It was because of, okay, everything counts. Are you punctual? Are you on time for your classes? Are you, how's your hygiene? Clean? How's your shape? It's not asking you to be defined six-pack and strong. No, but you can be overweight, sweaty, dirty, and smelly, and to become an instructor. Who wants to take a class from such a person? So don't take me wrong, I'm not being prejudiced, but there was a system that he had. That's why not that many people got their black belts or got qualified as instructor under my father.
And were you the only one out of your brothers who went after what your father did in protest? Or are there...
Not exactly a protest, is in his honor. Not exactly a protest. I'm just don't care about getting promoted anymore. I got promoted through my life. I got promoted by him. So since I'm not getting promoted anymore, I embroidered his name in the navy blue, and that's the belt that I'm using from now on. I still promote my students to the same way, to white, blue, purple, brown, black, and but I'm not. It's not a protest. It's just in his honor.